The hunting of whales in Australia began as early as 1791 and continued until 1978 until Australia opted for an anti-whaling policy. Why is this a problem then? Whaling in Australia, even though not practiced, has left lasting effects on the whale population, the ecosystem and the environment. This problem, however, is still happening. Whales are being culled in international waters and causing more concern on an already serious problem. The killing of whales was a significant aspect of Australian culture in the late 18th century, as the resources from the whales provided oil for candles, lamp fuel and lubricants, and was a base for perfumes and soaps. The whalebone was used for whips, corsets and umbrellas. However, in the late 19th century, the whaling industry flourished when they introduced larger vessels with steam engines, harpoon guns, and explosive harpoons. This led to the overexploitation of whaling and caused many to become almost extinct. Australia has tried to rectify the issue by creating an Australian whale sanctuary. That means all whales, dolphins, and porpoises are protected in Australian waters. This sanctuary falls under the Environmental Protection and Biodiversity Act. If Australia is taking action, why should we care? In 1963, humpback whales became protected due to 40,000 being killed. Sperm whales became protected after the whale ban in 1978 after 16,000 were killed during 1952 to 1978. 26,000 southern right whales were killed before 1935. Whale species numbers have plummeted dramatically, many almost being endangered. The blue whale population sits at 2% of pre-whaling levels. Due to the low birth rate, numbers are increasing at a very slow rate. Not only being listed as endangered or vulnerable, whaling has caused other serious factors that affect whale species today. There has been a large reduction of many animals in the ocean. This is due to the whales being at the top of the food chain. Once they are removed, other predators have had to change hunting patterns, causing many animals, such as seals, to lower in their numbers. Another problem is related to the ocean carbon cycle. Whales are large animals and hold a large amount of carbon in their bodies. The ocean is like a sink that absorbs the carbon once the animal has sunk to the seabed. However, whaling caused the animals to emit the carbon into the air as they typically died outside of the sea, impacting and increasing the rate of global warming. Whaling has also caused some major negative effects to future whales and other animal species. The practice has caused a large amount of pollutants to be emitted into the sea, such as heavy metals, oil chlorides, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, and these pollutants are absorbed by the whales and carried on through generations, providing the calf with a toxic cocktail before they are even born, which has a dangerous effect on the animals and the environment. Australia has already put some major plans in place to try and fix the issues such as the Environmental Protection and Biodiversity Conservation Act, Australian Whale Sanctuary, Blue Whale Conservation Management Plan and Southern Right Whale Recovery Plan. These plans need to be supported. We can help organisations such as the Sea Shepherd Australia and Greenpeace Australia, who fight to protect the whale in Australian waters and, more importantly, in international waters. We can also make some small changes such as limiting the toxins and dangerous items we put in the ocean. Do not take part in supporting or acting in harmful ways towards these creatures.